everyone, and welcome to the Spanish qualifying for the Spanish Grand Prix. I'm your commentator, Rowan, and I'll be doing the commentary alone in this very soaked Spanish Grand Prix qualifying for today. As you see, Lewis in the McLaren trying to set in his first lap. As he is the first one set, but look at the spray there. I'm happy I'm not the one driving, to be honest. I don't have Miran with me right now. It's a shame. I have to do this alone. It seems to be a quite exciting qualifying, and we'll see for the race. So here we see the spray of the Pirelli tires. We bring up around 65 liters of spray towards the car behind, and that's definitely not what you want, especially in qualifying in a race. We'll see how the drivers cope with it, to be honest. As we will start to see the first few laps coming in, as Lewis now nearly enters sector 3, the technical sector. We saw the F2 cars struggle to overtake here, and yeah, to be honest, I hope the qualifying or the race in general will be better than the F2 race, as it was quite a snooze fest, to be honest. First look at Lewis and McLaren now sitting in the first lap of the session. The open DRS, the 1:24.0. That will be not the time to beat, as Mohammed Patel in the Red Bull there. Seems to go for another run. I don't really know what lap time he put in. We'll see. Yeah, it's a 1:22.6 with Franco Gamba a second behind, as here we have Ruslan Krutchuk, and I think that's a Haas, yeah, who is 1.2 seconds behind, as Frederick Suto. Oh no, I come out of the box. And here we have another one. It's Johansson in the Mercedes, a 1.2 second gap to Suto there. He might have had a little toe there in the Renault. Oh, as there's contact there, and that's Johansson straight into the wall. Johansson is off, and look at that nose. What the hell's going on there? A Renault in the way. Was it Rahul Patel? We're not even racing yet. It seems like Albert Crouch in the Red Bull comes out. Daniel makes a Mercedes front lockout with a 10 behind. Now FG comes in with 4 tenths behind. Those are the first few lap times coming in. Just look at that there. I wonder what the hell happened to Johansson there, as he's still stuck there, and he doesn't seem to really get out. He might need to get the toe back. Here we have the onboard of Albert Klaus. Look at the spray there. There's not a lot of visibility, and that's definitely not. You definitely do not want to drive blindfolded here. It's very scary. As we have Dennis Graf in the Ferrari. It qualifies P4 in Ferrari. Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna be. It seems to be exciting qualifying already in the rain. As there looking to turn 3, that's flat corner, you'd say. But there with the spray, you never know what's gonna happen. As aquaplaning just happens out of nowhere. So it's still Johansson on pole position, on provisional pole, but there's still 14 minutes to go. Look up there from Graf. He's behind, I think, Suto there in the Williams. I don't know. He's not really helping him out. As that's Chetty in the Toro Rosso there. The female driver puts in P10. This tire in McLaren, 2.9 seconds behind. Yeah, that's slippery stuff there. You do not want to enter that with your car, or you'll lose out. Yeah, as he goes in. Yeah. So here goes Daniel, who is even faster than his teammate who went off. Can he maybe? Oh, there he touched a bit of grass there. Look at the spray. It's scary to drive there, to be honest. You did not want to race. You did not want to race with all the standing water there. One was scared if you was red, but you cannot be scared either, because then you'll not hit the limit. Let's see what he can do in sector 2. He is 3 tenths of his teammate. Yeah. That's not gonna help him in this lap. As we can see, It is still Johansson who still seems to be stuck there. Look at that nose there. It's not really what you want. He's still stuck. Is he maybe getting out? Look at the tires either. So, here we have Teddy. What's in our lap time? But she improved, but not enough. Stays B10. Yeah, that's. FG did improve though, but he's only 2/10 off. That was a good lap time from the Swede. The super Swede from Ferrari. Yeah. Yeah, it's, I wonder why there's the yellow flag to call him out. The weather seems not to improve either, so this might be the fastest lap time we'll see for today. The 121.7 from Johansson. Even though he crashed out, as there we see in the bottom, we see Miron FC 6,000 off the time from Johansson, so it's definitely lower from the Swede. It's Mohammed Patel in the Red Bull. Patel has gone off. That is in. It seems to be turn 1 where he has gone off. Patel is stuck there in the Red Bull, and he's not gonna seem to get out either. Unbelievable stuff. Go back to Miron FG. And yeah, we missed out what he did in second 2 as we were looking at Mohammed Patel quickly there. See that? That's the slippery curve there. The slippery, it's not even the curve, the AstroTurf there. There, he seems to go very wide, and it's very dangerous to go there as the water doesn't get as much clearance as here on the main straight, for example, where they drive the racing line. There's a lot of standing water there on the runoffs there, so you do not want to run off there too much, or you'll maybe aquaplane off. Oh, there's a collision there! Who is that? That's a Williams who seems to have made it through. Well, one, there's turn 1 is definitely not a place where you want to be or your backmark, because you might get hit everywhere. We've seen a lot of it. We've seen 3 incidents, as it's Suto there, as he still gets going. But turn 1 already causing the problem for the drivers. I wonder how they're going to race then. Because he'll see him run, but I can't say the same for Mohammed Patel and Johansson. Prostroik in the Haas is there behind another car, that's a Toro Rosso. I wonder if that's Zetti or Simpson. Simpson P17 compared to his teammate Zetti, and P17 for Simpson compared to his teammate Zetti and P10. Who's that? That's Simpson ahead, I think. Yeah, it is. And yeah, like I said, you want a lot of clearance in front of you, or you will not see a thing. And on the main straight, that might be less of a problem. But on in the technical sectors like these, this is a very tricky scenario for the behind. I will see Klaus in the Red Bull jump Dennis Graf. His teammate's still stranded there. Sprotjoik in the Haas goes P11. Oh. So very close racing, let's say, or close racing I wouldn't say, but a lot of improvements is the better wording. Yeah, Johansson and Patel, I don't know what you want with them, but they seem to get out, but the cars don't seem to get taken away. That's a very odd decision, to say the least, from as Klaus is off! Klaus in the Red Bull seems to have gone off into exit on turn 4. But the both Red Bulls have had their problems, and Klaus stuck in a gravel trap. And he doesn't seem to get it running either. So will his P4 be secured? I don't think so, to be honest. So yeah, he's definitely stuck. And yeah, now he has, now the Red Bulls can't do anything right now. Very disappointing qualifying for the Red Bulls, I would imagine. And say, because they really can't do anything right now other than just hope and pray for the best that no one improves around them. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the conditions are improving either, so they might keep it in. It's very unclear right now as Sprotjoik in the house goes in. Rail Patel in the Reynolds P6. That's a very decent performance, to be honest. As you can see them run. Blocking boost, but he stays speed 20. Now, see, we go on board with Rail Patel. I wonder what he can do. it's even more clear where you brake. Takes quite a lot of curb there, a big risk, because you can see he takes standing water as well, maybe to cool down the right tires, it might overheat them. Now we see him chase the house. I see there jumps the curb then nearly onto the Assetto. There, look at him shift up there, trying to get the car going. As well, now goes well up. Instead, as Galen Harris in the other house go to P11. There he jumps his teammate. Amazing, as we can still see Patel. There, Bratsky in the McLaren. What a poor lap that one must have been. I think it was P14 compared to his teammate in P19. Wow. Very impressive there. So you can see him in the number 2 McLaren. And Dennis Graaf, that's a Simpson out of nowhere goes P13. That's definitely something you do not see coming, I would imagine. Yeah, the Red Bull of Patel is still stuck there. I wonder if they got the Red Bull with Klaus. Here he goes to third tree. I don't see him yet. I don't know where he is, just to be honest. Maybe they got his car away. As here goes Dennis Graaf into the last sector. There seems to run a bit wide, but it seems to be okay for him. There, oh yeah, that curb is not gonna help you there, Dennis. I must say, that's not gonna help you. As there it takes a lot of curb again, and they take a lot of risk. You can't say that. As Graaf goes into P3 there, and he jumps there. Klaus and his teammate FG. As Harris in the house improves to P8. Wow, and that pushes Chetty out of the top 10. Yeah, she won't be happy about that. Yeah, it seems like his teammate Protschuk has gone off. Protschuk, the other house, has gone off. Strange, but he seems to keep it going. Can he get it running? Yes, he can. What's happening here? Yeah, you can see still other cars there. Yeah, I mean, the engine is running. Very decent, I must admit. No. Is anyone gonna do anything? Daniel, there's only 700ths of the time of his teammate on pole. And I wonder if he can actually get Johansson off pole position. It's a small margin. And Johansson can't improve anymore as he's out. As Daniel goes in, Graaf in P3. I don't know if he's going in either. He seems to go. And he needs to be a 121.7 or 121.1. But he doesn't do so with 4 tenths off. He needs to find more pace. Or this won't be it for him. Rail Patel improves. Miron FG got a slipstream on his lap there, 8 tenths off P1. So he didn't have to clean his middle sector, I must imagine. And let's see all the Saubers go, we haven't seen them either. Glock in P20. There's a Sauber of Shoulder. One is running behind, and there. He's 2.7 seconds off pole, and Glock his teammate 3.6 seconds off. That must hurt, to be honest. It seems like Klaus. I think I saw Klaus's front wing still. Or is someone else? It's FG has gone off. Miron FG in the Ferrari spun off into turn 4, and he is the second car already having trouble here. As you can still see in the background the end plate of, I think that's Klaus's car. And can he get out? I don't see a lot of movement. That might be the end for Miron FG in the Ferrari. Unbelievable scenes here. Frank Suter goes past and he's only 4 tenths off. Yeah, I wonder, was it driver error? Was it maybe collision or something? Who knows? Whatever happens, it seems like Miron FG doesn't come out either anymore. Very disappointing for the Ferrari driver. He's had tough qualifying already so far, as he's a few hundreds of, he's a 100. Astoga in the Sauber P14. Wow, give that man a round of applause. He's only 3,000 of Courtney Simpson in the Toro Rosso. That is very impressive for Sauber, as we know the Saubers haven't been running that well lately. But, he makes a good qualifying right now. It seems like Johansson finally got back to the pits. It seems like Patel got back to the pits, but I wonder if they still go or if they retired. Now Tsuga, is he gonna get past his teammate? Glock not letting him past. Oh, that's a bit interesting. There, Glock. He's running for his own time there, he's not gonna let him pass there. There's 2.9 seconds off P1. That's not what you want as the driver. And he also holds up his teammates. That might be a little bit of a discussion for the debrief for both Saubers. One will say that he had the right to get past, the other will say he wasn't right. Who knows? You can see in the debrief. But it seems like Miran FG still comes out with 2 minutes remaining. Johansson stays in. If he wants to improve, then he needs to come out pits quickly, as Andrew Glock stays behind. And we now see Tsuga going wheel to wheel as he comes past. There. Oh, they nearly touch. Oh, look at that there. A bit of racing there. Oh, that's going to be a bit of an awkward situation there. So you can see them going turn 4. Is he doing anything? It seems like Johansson got out. Suto might be out of qualifying for today, as he doesn't go. Okay, then he might make it, but he needs to really put in the best in lap for the out of that. As Johansson's running there, he seems to he wants to improve the time. I don't know if it's later on, I don't think so, but he's managed to get out. As there he locks up. Yeah. This might be a second lap. You can see the Haas of either Prix or Galen Harris. Just look at the damage of that car, the front wing still hanging off there. That might be something the FIA wants to look into, and the rear wing as well, so the dent isn't hanging really that straight anymore. Very good. Let's repair the car. I wonder if he can set a lap time with that. Look at the damage there. That's unbelievable how he keeps it on the road. And then in these conditions there, he bounces the curb, his front wing stays on somehow. Let's see. There you can see him. His two cars stay in the pits. It's Prix and Tempestini in the Williams behind. They are not coming out anymore. So, look at him. He's an edges. It sounds like he's down in power or something. Yeah, on the inside there's a Haas of no, from Galen Harris actually. But the Williams of Tempestini very low in the grid as Daniel improves, but I don't think it's not enough for Paul. Now we'll see. Let's see. Graf goes into P2 there. A very good lap he had, as he's only 800 off. His two Toro Rossos still race. Let's see. And here comes Miran FG. The Ferrari goes to P3. P3 for the, so it's the Ferrari 2-3 in the Spanish GP. And Jesper Johansson, yeah, he really is suffering from the damage. He might have a lot of drag or maybe even more, I don't know. It's like by 3 seconds down in his time. I see now it's Galen Harris ahead of him. And there goes into the second. Yeah, I don't think so. As there, Kulasek in the Renault jumps to P10 out of nowhere. Now Johansson go around his final corner. How much is it going to cost? It cost him 4.5 seconds of damage. But there in the background, that's Bratsky. So we see McDowell 6/10 off pole. As Frederick Suter goes P6. And there's one car coming. Oh no, that's it already. And it is. So for today's, for the start of the grid will be Johansson, Graf, Miran FG, Daniel, Albert Klaus, Suto, Patel, Harris, Patel, Kulasek, Arnold, Cizzetti, Kotchuk, Simpson, Tolga, Paretsky, Tempesini, Gamba, McDyer, and Glock. As we are waiting for the 5 red light, the 33 laps on Circuit of Barcelona. Let's see who can get the better start. Johansson on pole, and we go. And we slides out and away we go. And Johansson seems to get a decent start, but he still has he carries on. And we have the two Ferraris attacking already. Graf going for a move on the inside. He had a decent start there. There's nearly contact. Daniel falling back. There's FG goes off the track, and Johansson is under pressure. There's Soga seems to fall back in. So he goes wide over yesterday, and Gamba fell back a lot. Wow, there she's in fight with McLaren and Paretsky, I think. Yes, McDyer is last, following Glock. There we see. Klaus there. It's wheel to wheel now with Daniel. Patel gets overtaken by his brother there, going into turn 9, the blind fast corner. There, as he nearly loses it there as well. Wow. There's someone's gone off, and that's Klaus. And there's a collision there as well, and that's Suto seems to go off. Simpson seems to go off. There's a 3-car collision there, but Simpson seems to carry on. Dramatic start for the Red Bull driver Klaus. Suto seems to carry on. I don't know about Klaus, he seems to be stuck there. As he got back to the pits, and now you see Johansson being under pressure from Graf as he goes on the inside. Graf there. Can he catch him there? On the main straight. They're going wheel to wheel there, look at that. But on the inside, can he make it stick? As he goes on, is there contact? And Johansson goes up the track. Graf stays behind. And there FG looks for a run as well. There FG goes very wide to the dirt. Yeah, that might have been. Wow. Sensational stuff here on the first 2 laps of the Spanish Grand Prix. It's 6 tenths. There you can see him push there as to Ferraris. You might want to consider team orders if this keeps going like this. You don't want to run into each other. They're very hard racing there from Graf and Johansson into Q1. As we can see, it seems like Graf is pulling a bit away already. Remember the conditions there, as Daniel seems to keep on the sweet of the mirror. Yeah. Now also Johansson running a bit away from Graf. Very hard racing is there. FG goes off the track there. I don't know if it's how about track limits there, but there the track isn't there as quite up either, so it's definitely a risk in itself going on there. Johansson still leads, and he's pulled a bit away from the Ferrari of Graf. As we can now see them run off each other, and yeah, it's 8 tenths the gap between Johansson and Graf. Let's see if we can have more fights like that. Yeah, the gaps are. It seems like Mirror FG is falling back on. Maybe it's maybe car trouble or something, tire trouble. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's not helping him either. As the Mercedes of Daniel is coming into the back of him. Yeah. What to say about it? You see Chetty there. He seems to be on the pressure from fellow Italian Gamba. And yeah, Gamba fans to run around the Italian. He wants to score his points, so wants City. That's first race in the rain. That's definitely a new experience for him. Graf, yeah, he's definitely fun. Something maybe wrong with both Ferraris, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it seems like he just can't catch up. There, Johansson says another fast level in the race. And it seems like he's pulling away slowly with 2 tenths on it. Graf needs to find the space back, so it's FC, because they both really don't have the pace. Let's see. If we have them. Maybe. With the air, maybe? It's very difficult to say. And that's just controlling the back right now. Gamba is getting closer to City. It's tough overtaking, especially in these guys. We saw in the Formula 2 how tough it is to overtake around here. Now in the wet it doesn't make it easier, so you really want to hope for a mistake or an improvement out of the last turn and then drive into yeah, you really need to plan out your overtake because there are only a few spots to overtake. So now Raf seems to close up, same goes for FG, goes more to his teammates. So we have the onboard with Mir and FG. And yeah, I already said this before, but the spearhead tires do not make it easier. The visibility is very, very poor for the drivers. And you do not want to stick behind to them. One throw to the end, two because of the match spray that literally blinds you like a smoke curtain. You do not want to stick behind there. You can't slipstream either, as you will risk going into spray. It's missing a lot of other stuff going around you. It seems like Graf is now finally catching up to some momentum to get. 410 out of nowhere. Either Johansson made a mistake last lap or he just couldn't keep up the pace. Whatever's happening, it's the German in the Ferrari closing up. Yeah, you see the standing water there. That's the spots where they don't from the racing lines. Yeah, that's also a factor you want to consider. The standing water as aquaplane very easy. It's Formula 1 cars are very easy to aquaplane. You just have to hit a spot of water just in the wrong way and you're gone. And aquaplaning really can't be saved anymore. It's just the way the people run. So if you save it, then you're just lucky. Now a good run there from Graf. Can he make it as he goes out of the spray there? Maybe does he have to overpower? No, he doesn't, it seems. Maybe he can go for a late launch on turn 1. Is he going for it? No. As he couldn't get in the slipstream. Because of the spray, he knows that. Now there, FG I know has a good look, because the momentum of Graf is completely gone. Very close racing once again between the top 3. And it's all about who makes the fewest mistakes. It's very tough. Let's see, oh there in the background Daniel comes around the corner as well. And what's going on right now? Why they're slowing the pace of Johansson is slowly collapsing, or the other drivers just seems to struggle. As down the inside goes Daniel, and then he pushes Mir FG off. There, yeah, Mir and FG can't fall asleep either, as he has Daniel behind him. They're going into the track that you can't really stick a move in here. These cars, you'll just risk too much damage there if you do it. Can you maybe with a good run? That's definitely a look from Daniel, but Miron went off the track and got no speed on it. Miron goes in the defensive line, and Daniel stays brave behind in the spray. He now goes on the inside. Can he make that move stick? There's collision, there's contact there. There the boat go off. And I think Miro and FG is the one who loses out the most in that. As there. Daniel goes round the outside, but there was definitely contact. It upset FG, it upset Daniel. And we will hear FG about to the radio. As they still go wheel to wheel. Look at that there. Going into turn 5. And it's Daniel on the inside. Can he make it stick? Then FG went past. And there, FG stays ahead. But that was very close for both drivers there. That could have been very, very bad for both. And there is a both of them, as FG just seems to bump in and go off. And they both nearly lost it. Now Daniel needs to do it again. And it seems like the pace is there. Maybe it was just a little bit of frustration under the crash helmet of Daniel. Got a little bit impatient and got a bit reckless. This was a collision. Now the wheel thing there, it's hard racing, but as long as the hard racing doesn't mean shove each other off the track. So now there seems to be damage as well, as I've got some scratches on the, let's say, this front wing. And it seems to fall back a bit. Maybe there's more, maybe it's full damage, who knows. It doesn't seem like a puncture, would have felt it already, it would have gone in. Yeah, very hard. Now, as you see, it takes flat. Well, I believe that, to be honest. FG is falling back 2 seconds behind his teammates. And that's really the battle there is right now. Let's say re-entry from FG, I could imagine as Daniel there indeed have slammed very hard on the brakes. So that might be something the FIA wants to look in. Then also they have to take into account that he got shoved off the track and there he just might have overcorrected it and got back on the track. So it's really a tough one for the FIA. And they also might want to have a look into the bump of Daniel. That would be something the stewards will look into. So we'll see. We'll about that. As we can now focus on to the battle of Arnold on Patel, the rail Patel. Because there seems to be some damage on the rear wing. I think that's allowed to, but I can't really tell. There Frederick Suto is catching up to Courtney Simpson, but he seems a bit too far back as Miron Evie now sets the fastest lap of the race. Yes, but there's an overtaking spot, but you have to come. You must have really big trust in the car and the other driver. Really central there. It's not that it wouldn't be considered a happen, but it's a slow corner. If the driver ahead of you misses you, then you're both out pretty much. The main with a good run can Frederick Suto maybe gets the door also. It doesn't seem like it, to be honest. That is too far back. Then we're gonna have a look at Arnold again. And I think there's Rail Patel being a bit held up there by Klaus there. And I wonder where the blue flags are, to be honest. You can see the frustration there nearly in the driving style of Patel. And then you sense it already. As Klaus should consider getting out of the way. There again, they lose it, yeah. And now can he go for it down the inside? That's close, that's tight. And Klaus is not really letting him past. Yeah, that's gonna be something Stewards might want to look into the blue flag now. As we have seen it, it's been happening again. It's happened before in oh, but Barker's there. There's a move from Dennis Graf on the inside of Johansson. There goes off the track there. That seems to be nearly contact as well. Can he maybe, as FG is now looking back for this place, can he do it? You see them bump over there. That might be a risk that we're running that way. Because you can bottom out, especially in these conditions. It's very risky to run over uneven terrain, such as curbs or something, as you may never know what's happening with the bumps. Now Miro and MC is now looking for a move on his teammate there again. These top 4 have been fighting all over the place these 10 laps already. Now there it is. Yeah, tell us, where can you make a move? That's the question. I mean, if it were for the drivers, they would send them everywhere, but that's not really the way we're racing. You have to win fast. It's there now, Miro and MC on his teammate. How hard is it gonna fight? What's the fast out of them all is just put your hands in, but I don't know if that has to do with maybe him being leader. Whatever it is, it's cast him to blow his, maybe slightly. Look at the spray there, again, I say it again. So now I don't know where Miro actually got a good run on Graph. Can you maybe send one in? We have seen teammates come together here before in turn 4. No, not here. Graph closed the door there a bit. Now in the spray, it's very tough. Golden Day right now is that the bumper of the curb there is being broken up by little water. So now we can see him maybe get a good run. Not really, it seems. As FG is too far back there again, I think. But he seems to get close there, but you don't want to stick behind into second 3 as it's dirt, yeah. Because slow you down so much, especially in such a low speed corner. It's gonna not be so bad. Mini Monaco is considered. It's yeah, very technical part of the track. That doesn't help with getting good racing there, as you can't really stick and move. So all the drivers now go to the run up again a bit. Now yeah, actually go worse on there. Johansson stays the fastest of them all. Now, yeah, 6 times. Yeah. Well, that's how we're gonna make it up. So we can see him by Frank Suter there. He's not really having a great start either. He's still stuck behind Corey Simpson. He should be able to run past him. Mr. Williams definitely faster than Rosso. There ahead of Simpson is the McLaren of McTire, I think there is. Yeah, it is indeed. But for once, not last in that shitty ass McLaren from British driver. In the background, can Frank Suter. No, he's not far back once again. As we go into Arnold, who's still stuck behind Patel. Patel, who's on his way, is stuck behind Klaus there. Yeah, it's really it's a train again, I would say. As we're on lap 12 to 23, and they seem to not be able to overtake there. As Patel goes for a move again, I say again as it hasn't happened before, but Klaus goes off the track and stays ahead. Yeah, it's not gonna really brighten up the mood of Patel's It's very frustrating. As there, Daniel goes past the outside, but there, Miro Levy cuts the corner completely as Daniel put his elbows out, and Miro Levy takes back the position as he went fully off the track there. Yeah, that was a bit of a naughty trick there. He got the course completely, and yeah, 1 minute for anything on the radio for Daniel there, like something like he cut the course, but then Miro on his side can say he pushed me off the track. Yeah, well, it's racing, I guess. You know, very tough. Gamba is behind his fellow Italian, Giulio Assetto. Yeah, one second behind. He lost up a lot there. Yes, terrible exit. As there we can see the top 4 running was there. Dennis went a bit wide there, a bit wider than you wanted to. Is there his teammate FG in the back? They are stuck behind each other. They can't really overtake, it seems. Yeah, but then the two first, you can watch out that Daniel doesn't take them both there, as FG doesn't get the run he wants to, I think. Because now there, Daniel's not running on the inside. He's gonna stick it there as he goes on the inside there. There, down the inside. there on the cup again. There's nearly contact again. Now, it's nearly carbon copy of what happened earlier that race. You're an FC. Now, re-entering a bit in a questionable way. As there, the Williams and the Sauber go off the track there. As there, it seems like Sauber wants to make a move into the sector 3. That's not going to try that much usually. Yeah. Now, in the background is Koretsky from McLaren challenging a Sauber. Unbelievable. You see unbelievable scenes, yeah. 2 to 9. Then is Graf. Can he do something about that? He wants to overtake, but no, he's a racer. Of course he wants to go for it, but it needs to be safe as well. You don't want to run each other off the track there. Go onto the main straight again in a few moments there as they both come around there. As he now seems to have a better exit there. As we go on board there, he's wheel to wheel there, he gets out of the spray there. He's alongside, but the Mercedes of Johansson seems stronger on the main straight. On the inside there, as there. Johansson goes up completely and that ruins his momentum there, but also that of Graf, as he has to defend that from his teammate. Yeah, very tough one there, to say the least. Now, there. Sorga has made it stick there actually. Has been passed by Koretsky there. There, Frank Suto makes it stick out of nowhere in turn sector 3, but now there with a terrible run there. Can Courtney Simpson do something about it? As they go out of the main straight, goes out of the spray. Can he make it stick there? That's the question there. As he goes on the inside, is it enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? They're wheel to wheel there, and there's contact I think there. Or there was a bit of contact. And there might have been the run for Courtney Simpson this round. P19 there. And now we go back to the battle for the lead. And it's all the top 4 within maybe a second or so. It's not a lot. So now we see him do a Graf go again. There's Graf. And there on the inside. And there in the background we see Daniel pull alongside there. As it's Mercedes. They're attacking and defending. As Johansson stays ahead. FG stays ahead. Where the hell up to Daniel? Daniel has gone off the track there. There he got passed by Mohammed Patel. Unbelievable. So Daniel must have made a mistake there. I don't know what happened there, but Daniel back into P5 after attacking on FG. I wonder if there was contact perhaps. I wouldn't be surprised to know. It's not the first time we've seen contact between those two. And now we see FG, who might be a bit safe right now from the car behind, now being able to attack more and focus more on his attack instead of looking back defending. Yes, no. Yeah, not much to say, it's just they follow each other now a bit more again. The gaps have been made a bit bigger after that shambles in turn 1. Especially for Daniel, who was the main victim of that. But let's see who gets the best run. Is it FG, Graf, or Johansson? We'll see. As there, Graf goes over the curb again. There's Johansson there. It's tricky to say. FG is fast out of him all with 5 2/10. But then Mohammed Patel is 2/10 faster than FG. But no one really can stick right now. And Graf is only 3/10 behind. And yeah, let's see. 3/10 there. Can they maybe increase that? It's tough to follow around here, we know it. We've seen them struggle more. It's a 3-way battle for the lead. For victory, I should say. Let's say, yeah, Baron FC, winner of the opening rounds. I don't think Graf has had a win. Johansson has had a win. Yeah. We'll see if it maybe is Graf's day or Johansson again, or maybe as here on the inside. It's speaking about him, Dennis Graf, the German, goes for a move. Can you make it? There's contact again, I think. Or was it? Maybe it was an optical illusion, perhaps. Because there, meanwhile in the background, Cicetti seems to be finally being passed by her fellow Italian Gamba. Because now it is, yeah, again, about who has the better exit. And it might be Dennis Graf who has the better exit onto Johansson there. As he might want to make a run. He might want to make a move actually. Can you do it? Can you do it? No, he can't, I think. He's too far back, it seems. So he must be really optimistic. And yeah, 3/10 again. So Johansson really finds a way to keep him behind. He seems to need 4/10 around there in sector 3 on the start of the main straight to keep him behind and make his direction effective, pretty much. Now FG is looking for mitigating his teammates, because they don't want to come together. That's the worst thing you can have as a team, I would say. Is yeah, 5/10 now. I mean, yeah, there's not really the arrest stage is open for some reason. I don't know why they do that. Maybe it's just the risk factor. They're trying to squeeze out every bit of performance there. Boretsky is onto the back of Tempestini. Can he maybe do something he wants to prove? McLaren in P4 is very neat. So now it's nearly 4/10 again. I don't think it will be enough. Yeah, 4. Yeah, you see, but now he has a better run there. Look at that. It's down there. Can you make it past? But it's around the main straight there. No wheel to wheel. Look at that. There in the background, you can see FG. Look at it. And now Johansson on the inside. There's contact. There's contact, and Graf goes off. That puts FG in the lead. Oh, the two leaders go off, and Mohamed Patel moves into the second place. Wow, what the hell happened there? Absolutely a shambles there for both leaders. And I think Johansson is stuck there. Yeah, that might be it for Johansson. The Mercedes are leading from the start to now has gone off. Oh no, that's gonna be something for the debrief, as that's the championship leader gone off, and the championship contenders going off. Oh no, wait, actually, no, never mind. But there, Johansson is gone off there. Is there Kurasek? Yeah, and that puts Gamba in the points. And it puts Boretsky into P13. Now, yeah, he's still stuck there. Now FG has a comfortable lead. FG leading, ahead of Patel with a very comfortable lead, but it's still 13 laps to go, and it's only a small mistake as Johansson is back in the pits. I don't know where Klaus went, to be honest. Maybe he got disqualified? No, he's still driving actually. I don't know where he is, but as FG really putting out the gap right now, it's 4.1 seconds. And Graf must have had, yeah, he's not gonna be happy there. He's P4. Wow. There was some interesting stuff there. Graf, yeah, I wonder if he has damage to her from contact. Was it maybe a bit too aggressive from Graf squeezing it? It seemed there was enough space, but I don't know for sure. The fact is that there will be a debrief about that. Now Milan FG 4.4 seconds. Yeah, that seems to build up only more. As Tempestini goes past Cicetti, but Cicetti fights back, but he goes after the track, and there's contact more! Tempestini and Cicetti come together! What the hell is going on there? Oh, there's more chaos at Sulga in the Sauber! What the hell are you doing there, Julia? Unbelievable! There she went to grab a re-entrance unsafe there, but they both seem to continue. What the hell is going on there? I'm looking at it for a moment there. Then she goes into the cross. Yeah, I mean, why not anymore? You both ruin the race for yourself. As Tempestini there He made a good comeback. Oh no, wait, that was his teammate actually, Frank Suto. Tempestini, what is Tempestini doing there? Tempestini, look at that car. I think he has to retire there. As that Assetto goes up as well. Oh my. That's gonna be interesting. That definitely is a damage on the car. And I don't know what to say, to be honest. They both went off. And yeah, they are now with each other in the gravel trap stuck. We can now hear Protio in the points and Kulasek. As Franco Gamba, the only standing Italian right now, is the point. Is the last one to finish at the points. So now we can see. So McTire actually goes for a move. P40 for the McLaren driver. If he does well, and Andrew Glock there in the Sauber. Very good result for both. But now Frank Suto is in the background as well. As it's very risky to go there right now, I would say. And this is the fight for P13, I would imagine. Yeah, it is actually. It's Jasper Johansson now sets a fast lap time, so he still makes him up, but he's pretty much out of contention. As the Williams and Torres is still stranded there. As yeah, Tempestini sees his teammates passing there, exiting turn 5. Yeah. I wonder if we'll see more. Yeah, that was a bit of spectacular stuff happening. In span of a few moments. As now we can see, yeah, from gap as far as they start to form more gaps. The McLaren of McTire seems to lose the connection to Glock, I would imagine. And that's very surprising, to be honest, as the McLaren should be a bit faster, I would say, than Sauber, but I'm not even sure. And it's also both track depending, so yeah. On the paper is nothing, it's all about the track performance. In theory, the McLaren should be a bit faster. Yeah, Arnold still behind the rail, Patel. I don't think Klaus there anymore. Yeah, Klaus is gone there. Look at this bit now. Nothing really. Grab there. Turn 10 was a bit far back, but now we lose out a bit. See it, momentum gone. As we see Frederick Suto there. As you see, I see the move there. To be honest. Arnold's gonna get a good run. Nah, that's too far back, I would imagine. Unless the 4-7 there can go the car. They are very interesting races, I must say. Very interesting crashes. It's there. To the spray. Yeah. Also, the standing line there. That allows Arnold to come back a bit. There's gonna be enough. I don't think it is. There's also really dive here in 5. I've seen people gone off there. You see Frank Gamba behind Brookshire, who wants to grab that extra point. Yeah, I can imagine Brookshire really defending hard there. As you can see ahead there. I think that's no, that's second thing. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. But there is, I think, will be Simpson now. That's the real camera. Daniel out of nowhere. So that's some tough problem, I think. And now Daniel is now behind his teammates. Ooh, we know we've seen the two silver arrows being behind each other, but that was not one being lapped and the other one trying to go for victory. No, that was both of them battling for victory. We've seen two Mercedes collide here, and I hope for them that it doesn't happen here again. Because that would be shambles. That would be a very big embarrassment for the two Mercedes to collide here. But one is being lapped. I think there needs to be a go team on the two. From Daniel's side towards Johansson. Yeah, Johansson wins a race and he can't be there to win his teammate's race right now. The race constructor started. Very much so. As we have Lewis McTire there. As they're still stuck behind Solga. Yeah, that's momentum gone again. Now, Frank Suto. Not really close either for something. But Arnold's weaving around. Goes on the inside. Is it gonna be enough? There's not a lot of space. And there might have been a little touch there. As Rail Patel goes off the track. Yeah, Rail Patel now into sector 3. They go wheel to wheel. And he did actually do it. As there's contact. There and there. Oh, there. Yeah, it was Arnold going off the track there, but yeah, close battling there, and maybe damage for Rail Patel. I think that wing isn't very hanging comfortably anymore. Yeah, Rail Patel there. As the man with the same surname, Mohammed Patel, is now being chased by Graf actually. But Graf is going for his comeback, as you can see the rear wings there being a bit scratched up, to say the least. Can Graf in the on paper faster Ferrari do something about the Red Bull ahead of him? Not really into sector 3, it's a lot of carnage there, to be honest, if you want to race there. And now Graf with a better run. There goes on the inside actually. There, yeah, Graf might actually want to maybe take it a bit back with aggression, as he has collided here already once. He still seems to try and make a move stick. Mr. Patel doesn't get a good run at all out of turn 2, but Graf couldn't really make the move stick around turn 3. There, Brodshoek and Gamba there. Whoa, that came a bit close there. They try and figure something out, yeah. Again, we have a little bit of a battle here. And now there, oh there, I think Graf was on the edge of losing it. And look at that side pod there. And this will be from the contact with Johansson, I'd say. That's not gonna help me either. And look, that's there. Yeah, they're both not fully unscathed out of the battles. As Brodshoek, no, Gamba has not taken the point away. There in the background, we see, I think that's the Williams of Tempest, perhaps, I'm not sure to be honest. But now, it doesn't seem like someone who's on the lead lap. There's contact, and there spins him around! Gamba gets spun around by, I think that's Tempestini, yeah? So the back marker takes out a driver on the lead lap. Wow. Oh no. More drama. And Tempestini there, yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. There, as Gamba now loses point, and it's a McLaren of Paretsky in the points now. But that's a bit of a naughty move there from the winners of Tempestini. Well. What can you say about it? That's not what you're supposed to do as a backmark for sure. But yeah. Is there Suter wheel banging there? With Lewis McTire there. Puts it on the inside. McTire. Can he really pass there? It's sector 3. It's a tight one. Lewis on the inside there. Suto makes the round the outside. Goes a bit of track, but I'd say that's allowed for the racing purposes here. I hope the FIA doesn't look into that after the other incidents we have already seen. They should be busy enough. Look at that train there, wow. I think that's Samson, McTire, Suto, Glock, Shoga, all in one Suzuki solo. Unbelievable stuff happening here. It's Galen Harris actually in P5 in the Haas. Wow, that's something to write about at home if you can manage to finish in this position. Yeah, that's shocking there. I mean, it's a 23-second gap, but his main competitor Arnold is 11 seconds behind. I don't know what Arnold did there. Was that the battle with, yeah, that must have been because he was held up there so much by Klaus, I would say. Klaus really had an impact for Arnold and Harris now. I can still see Graf, the Ferrari, try and find his way past the Mohammed Patel, the Red Bull. It might be the first podium for Mohammed Patel, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that would be the first podium for Patel, who finished P4 in Bahrain and did not finish, I think, in the season opener. I don't think he did, to be honest. But now, yeah, it's not really important right now if whether it's a first podium or not. He has to fight for it. As we can see there, Glock being overtaken by Suto. No, they go round. Suto goes round. McTarner goes through. Glock goes through. More drama on turn 1. That seems like nearly a carbon copy of what happened to Johansson in qualifying, with another car off, another car DNF. As we now see FG in the trouble of, I'd say, the back markers there. And we see it again, back markers really playing a role there. We've seen already Klaus being a bit of a headache for Arnold, and now this must hurt FG a lot, because the back markers are not moving out of the way for him. Oh, yeah, no. This could be interesting. Very interesting for him. You see here, nose cam. Or Ferrari. No, that's too far, that's too far, that's too far. You're not gonna make it, mate. As you can see it, try. At least he tries, I'd say. As Johansson's gone off again! Johansson's gone off. This is definitely not the race for Jasper Johansson there. The Super Sweet, who was put in on pole position, is now back in P16. As you can see Daniel there closing in. He's already made up 1.5 seconds, I'd say. So, yeah, Miran FC really wants to get through the traffic right now on the main straight. And you really need to watch yourself here, as we've seen collisions here in the first turn. And on the inside, it's 3 wide for the leader and 2 back markers. On the inside, there's a collision. No! Everybody's managed to continue. Oh, and McDyer falls back. Glock there, still on the inside. And it's wheel to turn 3. Has he made it sticky? Yes, he has. There's Graf now. Also finds his connection again. Around the outside. Can he make it? No, there he can't. But can he make a good run there? In the turn 4. It's possible, but not for Graf right now, as he's too far back. But there was definite contact, and is there damage there to the car of Miran FG? As now you can see Daniel there. Can he do something? I don't think. Yeah, he now has to move his way through traffic there. As you can see, I think that's Suzetti there. I think, yeah, that's it. I don't even know, to be honest, who it is. Oh, is it? Yeah, well. Yeah, maybe it's Simpson and McDyer there. As I think. Yeah. I think that's gonna be shambles for him, as FG seems to be stuck behind another car. As no, he just got past Sorga there. Now I think Franco Gamba is a bit ahead of him. But there in the background we can already see Daniel there. But look at the spray, do not want that as a driver. Yeah. Can he do it? Yeah, no, there in the background it's Graf again on Patel. And Patel still manages to hold position. I mean, you can say what you want, but it's very good driving from both of them for not colliding there. Yeah, now it's the same story again. Patel staying ahead and Graf not being able to pass. There we have. Oh. 2 tenths. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna do it? He's gonna try. Yeah, I mean it's a very optimistic move to say the least. I don't think you can really pass there, as now Daniel there is losing out on FG on the inside there of Courtney. Yeah, you should really let him pass. But he's not really into the move for it right now. As we can see. Yeah, you can see, yeah, again frustration there. 6.1 seconds already again. That's gonna be enough. Yeah, now on the inside there. Ooh, yeah, but now he doesn't have a run because he went on the curb there. But he seems to be ahead of Simpson there. But can he make it there? That's a question. On the inside there, yes, he has made it there. But now he needs to find the position back there. As Graf does the same thing. It's not really effective. He really needs to find something to get past, because his time is running out. And we can see that Mohamed Patel in this way keeps the podium, unless Graf can surprise him, surprise us all, to be honest. But nothing has seemed to really affect Patel. He just ran away and just run. Now you can see Lewis McIntyre has gone off in the McLaren, and same goes for Daniel. How have they come together? And that puts Graf into the podium places. Unbelievable. That's Daniel in the pits. That's McIntyre in the pits. Oh my, drama. But in the meantime, I know Prix has fell out of the points. Franco Gamba has gone past. That's a shame. As Galen Harris goes into P4. Wow. A spectacular stuff from the Haas driver. Was managed to keep his head cool. And they're gonna see a backmarker. They're gonna see a backmarker soon. And that is in the name of I think Cicetti there. But that's a shame for Daniel, who was running P2 there actually. And now as we're on the final lap there, as we can really see them though. As here we have our leader, Miran FG in the Ferrari. He still has a McLaren ahead in the name of Paretsky, who's driving in the points there. But in the meantime, no move still made by Graf. But there, yeah, Paretsky is in the points as well. As we now see there, Mohamed Patel on the sister car, not really making it. We can see FG rounding the final corner, and it's a race win for Miran FG, the first one in the offline championship to take 2 wins. There is Miran FG who takes the win here in Spain. And that must feel very good for him there. After a little bit of a struggle into qualifying. Here's Miran FG as there Patel finishes P2 with who takes his first podium, and Graf makes the Ferrari 1-3 there. There in the back. Keep the applause going there for Galen Harris, the Haas driver there. Wow, that is truly amazing for him there. Who rounds off the final corner. There. And goes home in P4. Amazing there. What a race there from Galen Harris there. The Greek there. P4. He can be happy about that. He can be happy about it. Now Arnold there holds off Williams there, who's not really fighting him. As you can say, Rahel Patel. And finish the race there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And yeah, it's a disaster for both Mercedes. They're both out of the points there, and I wonder if Daniel's even gonna finish there. There, you can see the rest around the final corner. Miran FG can be happy about that. She goes into the pits. That's it. Miran FC, the winner here in Spain. A very dramatic end to the Spanish Grand Prix. with a lot of back markers, a lot of fights, and a lot of collisions there, the stewards will have to make a few investigations going on. But what a race Spain has given us. That's it for today's round of the